Hello everyone, this is Arafellan playing Necromancer by Bill Williams from Synapse Software for the Atari 8-bit systems. I'm going to try to increase the volume on that a little. Hold on, volume mixer. Yeah, one of the features of the Atari 8-bit systems, the 400-800 XLXE, is they have 4 sound channels, which they called voices. And you can hear this is really making good use of them. I think this might actually be original music. Many games of the era used classical music that was in the public domain, but this does not sound familiar. It sounds pretty good. Anyway, I wanted to do something Halloween-y. Couldn't think of anything in particular I hadn't already done at least an overview of, like Castle Hassle, Mountain King. So I did a search, and this came up. You're playing as a druid trying to stop a necromancer. There are a lot of spiders, there are gravestones, there are magic trees. It seems appropriate. It's also a game where you very much want to read the manual, or at least a general overview of how the controls work in the different parts of the game, because you're probably not going to figure it out by trial and error. There are 3 phases to the game. Phase 1, you're trying to grow trees and protect them from like trolls and spiders. Phase 2, you're using the trees to raid the spider nests. And then Phase 3, you're taking in the Necromancer. In all phases, you have a Wisp companion with you, which is what you normally move around using the joystick. In some phases, at least, you can hold the button to move yourself instead of the Wisp. Yeah, let's get started. This was F2, I think, was start. Yes, here we are. So here's a druid. This is moving faster than I expected. Okay. So you move your joystick to move the wisp. You press the button when it's in an open spot to plant a tree. You can see at the bottom a number of seeds. There comes the spider. The trolls, or whatever those are, will run over trees that are still growing. Once a tree is grown, the spider will come after it and try to poison them. Poison trees can die. That is bad for you. You have a strength value. My understanding is that when you hit the trolls, or whatever these are, that drains your strength, but hitting the spider will recover it. Yeah, and I cannot move myself in this phase. You can only plant as many trees as you have seeds for. Sometimes those seed pods will appear. That was a thing at the end of the screen that made a 1 appear when I flew the wisp over it. There's one. Oh, there's the spider. Seed pod. So I think you want to try to get the trees where they're sheltering each other from the trolls. Or whatever they were called. Okay, I'm out of seeds, so when I try to plant one, I'm getting a flicker at the bottom. There's a seed pod. That's a bad place for one. I think you want to try to get them as close to yourself as you can so they're easier to guard. I think I get hit by the spider there, which is bad. You want your wisp to hit the spider. This wisp will remove the spider temporarily and recover some of your strength. Yeah, I was not expecting the cursor to move this quickly. You can see the trees and trees get these little screaming faces on them. Yeah, you can hear the spider making spider music. And I think this just goes on until you run out of strength. Yeah, there. I lost some strength from getting hit by a spider. Okay. So that's the end of first phase. I have a pretty good amount of trees, 12. Strength 800. So we're moving on to phase 2. Now you want to take the trees from the side, plant them over the spider dens. They will hop over the thing. You want them not to get grabbed by the hands. You also want yourself not to get grabbed by the hands. Okay, that spider escaped. I can send the wisp after it. You also want to recover your trees after they've done their job. Right, this one looks like it's about to hatch, so I'll have the wisp float around. Yeah, you can recover your trees after they've done their job. You can see at the bottom it tells me how many trees I have left. I'll have this... can the trees go down ladders? Yes, they can. I'll plant that there. Alright, when you change levels, the trees change levels with you. That's good to know. Alright. I get hit by a spider. So, that one's showing signs of activity. Oop, that got grabbed by a hand. What is that ring up there? That looks like it got grabbed by a hand. Can I grab this ring? I think that was good. There, I got a spider. Okay, there's another set of ladders. And as I mentioned, at this point you have to hold the button to move yourself. If you do not hold the button, you are moving your wisp or the trees, if there are trees available. Or if you're controlling a tree, rather. You want to reclaim your trees after they've crushed the spiders. I'm not sure what just happened there. Try and hop this across here to take out another spider. Something bad happened. Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened there. And they got grabbed. And apparently that's game over. So I think you need to keep going down there until you're at the bottom. Wherever the bottom is. Yes, as I mentioned, this is moving more quickly than expected. Makes it a bit difficult to control. And apparently the more trees you have, the more aggressive the spider gets. Which you'd expect. That tree got run over. That tree got run over. It's worth 3 seeds. But as I mentioned, the speed at which your wisp is moving around makes it kind of hard to position the trees where you want them exactly. Alright, I'm out of seeds. I want to try to get to the last stage just to see what it's like. There's a spider. Bad spider. Alright, and in this phase you cannot move yourself. The button is purely for dropping seeds. Right, those are poisoned. Unpoison them with the wisp. Hit that spider for bonus strength. That gets me an extra seed. That tree is sheltered from the trolls by the other tree. I don't think they were trolls exactly. I forget what the manual called them. But the point is, they'll run over partially grown trees. Okay, there. Got that troll. I was trying to plant between those two. There's a nice effect on the trees. Ah, didn't get to that one in time and it died. That's not a good spot. Actually, the speed at which the wisp moves makes it difficult to control. I'm running low on strength, so this will be over pretty soon. Come on, get on the... Okay, I'm out of strength, but good number of trees. I think I have a better idea of what I'm doing now, so hopefully round 2 will go better. I got grabbed. You don't want to get grabbed. Alright, that seems to have taken out my tree. And the trees can get grabbed too. Yeah, each time you get grabbed, you lose strength, which is bad. The question marks, the first one you get will always be a ladder. After that, it's a random selection of a few different things. Right, when I get back up here, recover my tree. Hop, hop, hop. Plant a tree there. Okay, that's not safe. That spider got me. Seven trees available now. Try to get the next spider in before it hatches. And I want to get over there and reclaim that tree. Nice. I can go down to the next level. The hands are moving faster now. It looks like they only come on the spots between the spiders, but I'm not sure whether they're predictable. Yeah, the trees have faces in the... And I'm out of strength again. Okay, I'll give this one more try. It looks like it's pretty difficult to get to the last stage, even if you sort of know what you're doing. I'll have the wisp out there to guard that tree until it's grown. I'm not entirely sure what the rules of tree growing are. I'm trying to put one in between these, but it's not working. There's a spider. There. Yeah, this is definitely one of the more complicated Atari games I've seen. You know, spiders making spider noises. The whole row of trees poisoned. I'm out of seeds. There's one back. I wanted to put it to the right, not to the left. But yeah, it looks like at the end of this stage, when you run out of strength, you just move on to the next one. But at the next stage, if you run out of strength, it's game over. That just gave me 8 seeds. Yeah, and the spider does get more aggressive as your trees get more. I think there's a mention of levels in the manual. The higher the level, the more aggressive the spider gets, but the more points the trees are worth. And of course, the more trees you have, the more trees you have available in the next round. Not sure what happened there. Some kind of unhappy noise. Okay, so only 11 trees this time. I want to focus on avoiding those hands. I don't know what those rings are. It's probably mentioned in the manual, but I didn't see that part. Alright, I need the wisp to hit the spiders. You can't get the wisp out when you're moving a tree, as far as I can tell. Looks like you're safe on the ladders. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, that's about to hatch. Oh, you don't need to go to the trees in person, you just send your wisp. Okay. And I got grabbed again. That looks like the main danger here is getting grabbed. Unless the spider actually hatches, and then it can come after you and your trees. Okay. Level 2. I don't know how many levels this has. Are they going in a... Yeah, they are going in a pattern. That was too early. Are the spiders shooting? Kind of float around here. Okay. No, when the spider hatches, your wisp gets sent back to you, apparently. Alright, I need a question mark to get a ladder. And that got taken. There's one. Okay. Ladder. I think that gave me strength. So I thought I was at 700 before. That wasn't good. Alright, I wait for this to hatch. Down to 3 trees. That's not ideal, but... Strength 500, trees 3. You want more trees. Alright, so this is going right to left. Oh, get that spider. Where'd it... And ungrabbed again. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty hard. It looks like it's pretty good. I need more practice to get further into it. But I think I have a pretty good idea how it goes now. Yeah. It's not easy, but it's surprisingly complicated. It plays pretty well. I would recommend this, so... feel free to give it a try yourself if you're interested in this sort of thing. But the main thing is to read the instructions to understand what your controls and objectives are for each phase, because they do keep changing somewhat. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. So this has been Necromancer for the Atari 8-bit systems. Enjoy your weekend, and in a few days, happy Halloween!